Witajcie, która.
Look, more kunari.
That path wasn't there before.
It's the canary, right? Rocks can't move themselves.
To jest ciekaw, że jakbym grał kimś innym niż elfem, to widziałbym tutaj gorsze. To wyglądało to inaczej dla mnie. Czy to są seberasy? To się nazywały?
What is that?
Nie wiem, nie chcę sprawdzać. Wygląda na jajo. To mnie wyniesie?
Why are we playing silly buggers out here?
Piekunka hal.
Down the demon.
Ładnie, w końcu. No też widzę, że zrobiłem jeden błąd w tym dodatku. Trzeba było pozamykać wszystkie te szczeliny. Dosłownie wszystkie. I zyskać może tego materiału. Bonusem do obrażeń dla nich. To nie są trudni wrogowie, to są po prostu gąbki na pociski w tym momencie. Jak to nazwa. Patrzenie na karty tych dokumentów aż boli. Pismo polskie jest bowiem lekko niczym zaklęte. Dodatki spisane odręcznie, te wszystkie litery są idealnie równe, jakby wyszły z klasy. Dodatki drugiej próbie. Elegancja mi się wymyka. Celem jest poprawa koordynacji ciała i wyostrzenie postrzegania serca. Jak przyczepę nie wytrzymuję dostatecznie długo, by zrekompensować nie warto. Bez procesu katastrofa, ta partia jest stracona, zaczynam od tego. Oko, które płacze. O. To jest w zestawie. Poczekajcie, bo to ma inne zastosowanie na innych postaciach. 10 do ataku. Dobra, jak chciał się do Jana? Nie daje tak. Coś pewnie źle rozumiem. Teraz do run.
Let's see where our horned friends were headed. Those Kunari can't have gotten far. Be ready.
Czy weźmy na głębokie ścieżki? Nie, chyba nie. Chociaż. Ewidentnie Kunari mają kosę z Van Harelem.
Why do Alfie mirror dump us in the middle of dwarfy things? And why do we keep going through them?
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to.
Dokument jest zapisany czymś, co wygląda na cinematyczne. Widnieje tam niezwykle precyzyjne i szczegółowe rysunek ścian, które są opatrzone pomiarami kątów, wymiarów, kilkoma linijkami pisma w języku Kunla. Dalsze niskie z pomiar są nieznane, stąd stała wyrwana, wiedzę ślep przemieniający podczas zęby. A pozostała większość pokryta jest warstwą zaschniętej krwi
So let's go see, shall
pyłu
we?
z zawaliska.
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
But why? Once again, your mark is glowing. Are you all right?
Well, maybe the anchor could make itself useful down here. The Kunari were definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in, maybe.
Tam ja nie lubię. Coś muszę dostać, tylko... Ja to podpalić.
Watch out!
Lepiej mnie w mega dupnym miejscu.
How desperate are the Canari to work in these conditions?
Who finds a place like this and digs in? What are they doing? How's it not stupid?
After all the places we have been, I hardly expected to find us in another cave. Still, as mad as our lives have been, I would take any chance to be together.
Why, Seeker, after all these years, I had no idea you felt that way. You meant him.
Look, someone up ahead.
Stay back. Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala?
She's the leader of the Canari here. She hates magic. Her job was to study it and stop it at all costs. Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why do the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and well, you're Dalish. It made as much sense as anything. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Who are you exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall, until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari?
Kirkwall was madness, chaos. The Canari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline, protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan, it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
What do you mean? This Vidasala's not doing her job anymore.
Almost a complete reversal, actually. This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Canari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas? It's a mage. Except Canari mages are much more dangerous than those among humans or elves. Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath. There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Canari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
The Kunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries other than dwarves.
It killed the Canari at first. But Canari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
What are you doing down here?
The Canari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be. As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
That's not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath.
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right? She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Canari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up
Okay.
in flames.
Dam się to zabić.
Once things start exploding, every Kunari down here will notice.
You're right, they will. Deep stalkers and cave-ins will cut off reinforcements. But they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Przez głębinowce to się przebijam. Bez większych problemów. Chować broń.
Why are dwarves so short but carve their tunnels so tall?
You should see the towers of Menrathas, designed with all the subtlety of a peacock with croup.
Seen them.
They're hard to imagine if... What? What do you mean you've seen them?
I go places. Sorry, you don't get to explain the topic. Dwarfy walls should glow. That's what makes them dwarfy.
Proszę, coś tu jest. Nie bez mnie to zbieram. Tak w sumie. Nie to. Bardzo nie to. Zmisklikowałem. To tragiczne. Ben Hesrat. Mam wrażenie, że ta wasza lepiej rozumieją kul niż kunari.
I've lived with the Canary threat all my life. If it escalates, it won't just be Tevinter fighting them. All this... If the Canary wants it, they can make a fortune.
There's one of the mining platforms. Now we just need primers.
Tam było jakieś zejście. A nie, to jest wejście. Z drugiej strony. Dobra.
This cavern is barely holding together.
You are blind, Inquisitor.
Kunari, look out!
What a well-oiled operation the Canary have. I think we should explode it, don't you?
That doesn't sound good.
first lock explode are in here? Excellent.
We're blowing this up, right? Brilliant.
Wysadzamy. Cerebas.
Almost there.
Przeklęcie kunari. O, mamy kosztów. Tyle niespecjalnie mi potrzebne.
We've got the primers. Let's go explode some Gatlock.
Co my tu mamy? Połowa wiadomości pisana jest w w alfabecie. Prawdopodobnie w kunlat. Resztę pisane we wspólnym. Jeżeli trzeba wszystko przybrać, nie ma żadnych problem. Widary Kit. Trzeba natychmiast powstrzymać Was przed zakłócaniem Tashi Asara. Erach jest coraz mniej z każdą, ten wież został wymazany. Smoczy oddech musi być dokończony. Znajdź i wyeliminuj Was Hisara. Wyeliminuj agentów Pan Harel. Z tą małą klasą. Czemu piszemy wspólne? Tak. Raczej to są rozkazy typowo do Kunari. Ma jakiś zły. Wysadzamy. A raz. Dwa. No otwiera gdzieś drogę. Tutaj.
Let's get out of here and warn the others about this Dragon's Breath plan.
I doubt the Oxmen or that rising floodwater will make it easy for us.
Szkoda też, że była najszybszą. Iskiri. Zwrot templarzy, na zwrot templarzy ma garę edukacji. Trzeba go natomiast znaleźć i dyskotować do środka. Prawdopodobnie spotka go los dużo gorszy, niż go po prostu zabił. Nie wiem, kółko właśnie, prawda? Okej. W tym momencie... To był piesek twój. W tym momencie mogą tutaj przejść do tamtego obiadu. Nie mój problem. Aha, ale tego dalej się nie da. Nie mogą przejść to po prostu. Jesteś pod wodą.
As if.
They're going to kill me.
Prawdopodobnie nie będą za szczęśliwi, ale od razu, żeby zabijać.
Dragon's breath. The Canary always enjoy their metaphors. But what does it mean?
Who knows?
Canary agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fenarel.
We know that Mythal actually exists. It's possible Fenharel is still here in some form too.
What you describe in the ruins certainly implies that the Dread Wolf of Elven legend is a real person.
But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fenharel?
Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Canary leader, the Vidisala.
Gentlemen!
My apologies, Lady Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Kunari corpse.
Ole would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
My plan to seize power in Ferelden would hardly start with soldiers scuffling in Orlais, Earl Deegan.
While the Exalted Council is our foremost priority, the Inquisitor will, of course, address this matter personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Ole stands ready to assist the Inquisition, as always.
Secrets and lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Póki sami jej nie wypowiecie? Dużo.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me! How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montillier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor, Lord Cyril will hear about this.
W dupie mam te wasze orleańskie problemy.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the Dragon's Breath.
How are you still smiling?
Years of training as a bard, Inquisitor. We cannot show weakness now. Enemies could be watching, or we can let them seize idle conversation between two friends.
You think the Dragon's Breath is these Gatlock barrels?
Of course. A surprise attack, even through the Illuvians, would have met fierce resistance. But if everyone at the Exalted Council died in an explosion, the South would be rudderless, vulnerable to attack. This is what Corypheus should have done after the explosion at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. An attack as swift and unstoppable as the breath of a dragon.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Kunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious. These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidisala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
I've been hoping to meet the esteemed Vidisala. How nice of her to invite us over.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Zapomniałem się zsynchronizować. Są nowe dialogi, czy nie ma?
What would you like, my love?
Nie ma. Ja wam dziękuję za uwagę i widzimy się w tym materiale. Na razie.